Head women's basketball coach Aaron Kahl, your team is coming off a 20-8 season where you went to the NCAA tournament for the first time in program history. It's your first 20-win season in 12 years, and they're all gone. What does the 2014-15 season and squad look like to you?
Well, it looks a lot different. We're very young. We've only got 4 upperclassmen, being juniors and seniors, and one of those girls is a transfer. So, just 3 girls that have been here 2 or more years. So it looks a lot different, but it's kind of an exciting season. It's a talented team, and we're just trying to figure out a little bit of who we are.
Chanel Madsen's your lone returning starter. She averaged 13.8 points per game. That's second on the team last year. How much are you going to rely upon her shooting this year?
We'll rely on both of our seniors, Chanel and Jackie. But Chanel's played for 4 years or for 3 years. This will be her 4th year playing significant time. 4th year as a starter. Got her 1,000th point in college last year as a junior. So she's got a lot of experience, and we'll rely a lot on her experience. She's played a lot of games for us.
I know you got a lot of newcomers, especially some that you're really excited about with their impact. Tell me a little bit about Reagan Cooper, first of all, and then Amy Berglund and what they can bring to the table.
Well, Reagan brings experience because she has played the last 2 years in college. She just hasn't been here. So she transferred from Briar Cliff. They played at a very high level in NAIA school. They made the Elite Eight 1 year when she was there. So she's played a lot of college basketball. So I expect that she'll transfer in here and just step right into what we're doing. She'll have to learn kind of our system and how we're trying to play and some different things. But she's played at a pretty high level. And then Amy is a freshman, so this will be her first opportunity on the college floor. And she played at a high level of basketball in the DC area, so I expect her transition will be okay, but it's always a difficult transition for anybody coming in. And then we have other freshmen too that I think will step in and be able to make a difference as well.
You talked about weaving those two into your system. How would you define or describe Northwestern's system under your leadership?
I guess we just try to play good team basketball. Try to really move the basketball. We've done different things the past couple of years. Last year we played more zone defense, set a few more ball screens in our half-court offense than we had in previous years. So we're just trying to adjust and find the best way we can to use the abilities of the players that we have here.
Talk to me a little bit about what your team has done in the preseason. I know you started workouts on the 15th of October. I know you've got some scrimmages coming up, things like that, a retreat. Take me through the first few weeks here of practice.
Yeah, we start our first week, we get on the floor, we kind of have a tryout time, trying to figure out who our team is. And then a big thing that we do is we do take a team retreat, and we went 2 nights this year. It was a great experience for us up in a cabin up in the Brainerd Lakes area, and just a really good time for us to bond, do some goal setting, get in some scripture, and just talk about what we want to be as a team on and off the floor, play a lot of fun games, things like that. Then we kind of came back, got to work, and now this week we'll have a couple of scrimmages, scrimmage in Anoka Ramsey and St. Ben's, and those will be great indicators of kind of where we're at. Then we have about a week to get ready, and then our games kind of come fast and furious here the first couple weeks of the season.
Northwestern received 36 points in the UMAC preseason coaches poll behind Minnesota Morris and St. Scholastica. Is that a fair assessment in your mind?
Yeah, I think so. We look at both Morris and Scholastica having 4 starters back from very good teams, and they both finished ahead of us in the regular season last year. So we definitely shouldn't have been picked anywhere ahead of them. We kind of got hot the last week of the season, which was nice for us. But give them credit, they were better than us in the regular season last year. Morris going 13-1, and so I think definitely you have to look at those 2 teams as the favorite, and hopefully we can compete with the next group of teams to get in the playoffs. And you never know if you can get hot again at that time of the year.
Now that we're in the month of November, you've got your first handful of games this month. What's a goal to aim for, for the end of November with your team as far as with those games and what you're working on in practice?
I know it's very cliche, but we just want to try to get better. We want to try to figure out where our areas of weakness are. Try to figure out a little bit of who we are as a team, because our team's going to change from last year to this year. Figure out where our strengths are, where our weaknesses are, and just keep getting better. Keep developing the identity of our team so that we might just keep working towards that, and then just hopefully be playing the best basketball we can once our conference season starts.
Finally, you lost an assistant coach this year, but you're bringing in 2 newcomers. Molly Surjas Fife recently from last year's team, and you've got Roxy and Zach. What do each of those guys bring to the table from an assistant coaching perspective?
It's kind of fun because everybody does have a unique, skill set that they bring a little bit. We lost Coach Slate, who did a wonderful job for us, in our strength and conditioning and just our morale. He was such a positive, energetic guy, so we'll miss him, but he's doing well in North Carolina. Zach and Roxy both have different things that they bring. Roxy's such a good relational person. The girls know they can go to her with so many different things. And she's coached a lot. She's had a lot of experience coaching and playing, so she's got a lot of expertise there. Zach played at a real high level, so he and I talk a lot of X's and O's stuff, and he's brought a lot there. And then it'll be hard with Jess and Molly. I'll still look down the bench and I want to put them in the game, but that won't be legal this year. But they're learning, and they've got a lot of they've got good perspective because they did just play last year, and I'm excited to hear that perspective from them. But they're learning and going through the training and all that type of stuff, and I expect great things from them.